This is a fun question. If you could work in the Jurassic World, what department would you like to be in?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a tough one, to be fair.
Not sanitation.
I thought you like take care of some tiny dinosaur or something.
Nah, no thanks, no thanks.
Oh, really?
No,
right.
no way, man. They bite.
Okay.
Run!
See? Not so bad.
Hi, Sorry My name is Price from Thailand and nice to see you here.
Hello.
Nice to see you as well.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, likewise. It's a pleasure. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm great.
I'm great. You know, very excited to be back as Dr. Ellie Sattler and joining my dearest friends from the first movie, Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum, and an amazing new cast.
Yeah, right. It was like almost 30 years ago, and that's surprised how you still look gorgeous like the same.
Thank you.
Ellie Sattler.
Alan Grant.
You didn't come out all this way just to catch up now, did you?
You coming or what?
How does it feel joining this one of the biggest franchise in the world, Jurassic World?
Well, it's wild.
It feels like a dream and it continues to feel like a dream. I mean, I feel...
It feels ultimately amazing and exciting and just, it's kind of a dream come true.
You know, I met with Colin in like March of 2019, and every step of the way there's just been something, like some new piece of information or something cool that happens that's like surprised me at every turn, you know? A couple of months ago, he's like, hey, this is the billboard that they're gonna put up. And I was like, I'm on the billboard? I'm on the billboard, you know? So I kind of freak out every day, to be honest with you.
Everybody hold on to somebody.
You know, what's amazing is it feels like a continuation of the same experience in a lot of ways, thanks to Steven's brilliant storytelling, Stan Winston's brilliant mastery of animatronics, and being part of the first CGI film, along with Steven's work with ILM and Dennis Muren. You know, it was a pioneered movie to be part of. And to be with dinosaurs that were coming to life and seeing things we'd never seen before, all of that continues with this movie. All that happened in front of us, all that we saw when we saw the movie only a few weeks ago for the first time. It was and is very exciting, and we're so grateful to share it with you all.
Genetic power has now been unleashed.
Made a terrible mistake.
Clock might be about out of time.
For me, it was really exciting to kind of be coming back to a film where I've already worked with some of the cast before. So it created a really nice environment on set and like a very comfortable and kind of like exciting environment on set. And also I thought it was great to, considering I was so much younger when I made the first film, and now I'm older on the second film. So I thought that was like a nice to see kind of both perspectives.
Blue, you had a baby. That's impossible.
What is the difference between DC dinosaur puppet and CGI? Which one is the harder to approach, like to deal with in the production process?
Well, in a lot of ways, the animatronic is harder because you have to commit to that performance, and whatever you film is what it did, whereas with animation you can iterate again and again and keep trying until it feels right. So there's a great advantage to being able to animate the dinosaurs because you just have times as opposed to putting one there, you know, on the day on set and you have to film it like an actor.
All you can do is prepare in the moment for what your character is feeling, if it's in jeopardy or in fear, or in excitement to see something for the first time. And there was a lot of imagination needed to be used on the first film because there was nothing there. But also we had these extraordinary puppets, these animatronics. And the same goes for this movie.
On Fallen Kingdom, there was a lot of CGI, and so it was difficult to kind of react and act to something that wasn't really there. But on this film, on Dominion, there were actually a lot of like physical dinosaurs. So that was really exciting to work with, and we were really lucky with the people that made them because they put so much detail into every single one that they felt really realistic.
Well, I think what's important to remember about animatronics is that there's a person behind it. And so when you're interacting with that kind of dinosaur, you're really interacting with another human who's reacting to you. So it's more of an exchange. When it comes to animating the dinosaurs, there's a little bit more time to make that exchange work, but you really have to look at the performance and think about that moment so it feels like the animal's really there and it's not just, you know, existing for the sake of being a dinosaur. It's looking in the eye of our characters.
I promise you, I am gonna get her back.
This is a fun question. If you could work in the Jurassic World, what department would you like to be in?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a tough one, to be fair.
Not sanitation.
Probably in the gift shop. I feel like that would be the safest kind of place to work.
I like to learn a lot, you know? Dr. Wu's the only character who has been in as many of these movies as he has been. And B.D. Wong as an actor is one of my favorite human beings alive. Okay. So I think between the both of them, I'd probably be in the lab and like tell me everything.
Oh, I like where Dr. Sattler is. I would want to work with the baby nice dinosaurs and working on how to avoid our next extinction and working in soil science. That would be my department.
Yeah, you know, I'd love whatever, if I could be the host of, that was actually seeing kids see a dinosaur for the first time. I would want to be the one who they remembered as introducing them to that.
I think head of communications, because you have like easy access to all the helicopters. I think that's the cushiest job you can get there, actually.
I thought you like take care of some tiny dinosaur or something.
No thanks, no thanks.
Oh, really?
No,
right.
No way, man, they bite.
Okay.
You know, we made it to be seen in the cinemas. Dinosaurs are massive, and this adventure is huge, and it's the kind of thing that you really will love the movie the most if you forget about the rest of your life for 2.5 hours. Anything else that's going on, what's happening during your day, and just escape to this world that we've created, and hopefully do it in a full theater with a bunch of your family together, a bunch of your friends, so you can all react at the same time.
You know, the aspect ratio, not to get too nerdy about like, you know, how movies are made, but it's a movie made for cinemas.
It's one of those movies that you just get the full effect of in the theaters, so I think people really appreciate it there.
You know, it's a movie where there are things that you can't miss to understand what's happening. So that's an experience that really you can only have in a theater where you're fully immersed, where you're not on your phone, where all you're paying attention to, all you're doing is being in communion, you know, with this movie and with these characters and with the story.
I really can't imagine watching it outside of a theater.
You have to see this movie in cinemas.
I think that's where it belongs.
That to me is why we go to the movies.